Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Keeping it on the ground here. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. To throw, it's St. Clair. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the running back takes the handoff. Puts into space at the 50. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. In the clear at the 25. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. As a design quarterback keeper. Soccer with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The shotgun running play call. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. And it's caught. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And here's the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That ball snagged for a completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
A quick throw out left, complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the second down play. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Pulls it in. It's Warren. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Richardson. And he's brought down there.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. With the catch, it's Penn. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. Running with purpose. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Over the middle, it's Fleming. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Set of downs after that completion. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. To the air, it's Sayan. Caught quickly. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Buckeyes are in the red zone now. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to throw yet again. He's running out of time here. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. And the back now goes in motion. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. The tight end has got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. Adds 6 more points to the total. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Extra point try coming now. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw. It's St. Clair. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Fleming. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So the offense clicking now for building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. The sure hands. It's Penn. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Penn. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw again. Gets made over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. And this pass is caught. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Warren. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Gets blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it's Field, the returner, trying to create good field position here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Point after makes it a 15-point game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To throw, it's St. Clair. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep again. And it's broken up. Great play by the DB, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Penalty makes it first down and 20. Offense looking to throw the ball. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. 57 yards out and never in doubt. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well. Everything worked to perfection in the first half of this offense, and the defense comes out swinging, clearly listening to the head coach and the defensive coordinator to try to regain some momentum themselves.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Gonna run it. It's Warren. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Tackle, but first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? It's an RPO. The quarterback kicks it out quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Caught near the sticks. It's Warren. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Arizona. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Might have to try the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He finds some space. First down and more. He's still running. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that...
Here he goes. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Using his legs, it's Jackson.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air, it's Sayin. Quick throw, testing the middle. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer. Zone.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Where's the snap? Looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The pass is intercepted, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 19-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Set up for the point after. And it's good. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff in a single back formation. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. And as we've reached the end of three, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so you go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
This guy is throwing for yards every single time he drops back to throw. Believe it or not, he's closing in on almost 450 yards passing in this game.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Trying to find some room. It's Warren. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the move now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
And even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Touchdown, Arizona. This offense is still clicking.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 19, set to kick this one.
Fielded in the end zone. Big Smith. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to pass. It's Sayin. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They'll try the right here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They finish off the scoring drive. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm and really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Looking downfield. It's St. Clair. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. So after the massive play, it's 1st down just outside the red zone now. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Defensive backs up at the line showing press. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets made on the out route. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on third and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. Man, bad call, backfires, and now they get a tough decision here on fourth down.
Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Receiver in motion now. Pounding away with the run game. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jackson. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Single back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation